So, welcome back to Good Game Reviews. Um, this video, however, is not going to be a game review. It is actually going to be on the recent news of the interviewing of the coordinators for the New England Patriots, specifically Brian Flores and Josh McDaniels. Now, this is nothing new. You know, once we start getting ready for our postseason run, usually for every team when they're starting to get ready for their postseason run, we see a lot of coaches starting to drop off. This year is no exception. I think in like one day, 4 coaches got fired. So yeah, um, a lot of people losing their jobs out here. But for the most part, I mean, it's no different from any other season, to be honest. Because you know you have these teams that just one and done and all that, and they bring in one guy and it doesn't work out, and they like, oh, bye bye. But yeah, as far as the Patriots go, you know, we seem to always find ourselves in the postseason, and every single time we're getting ready for the playoffs. These, I don't want to say booty teams, because you know any team can go from being booty to being good the very next year. It's just that some of these teams are just like consistently booty. Um, they end up coming after the Patriots coordinators, and Josh McDaniels. I wasn't really surprised because this has happened. This has happened before, like time after time after time after time. But Brian Flores is being pursued by 4 teams, and this, I mean, he didn't even have like that official title of defensive coordinator. First off, he was still considered the linebacker coach, and this is pretty much like his first year being over the defense. And while the defense is playing well, I mean, it's nothing like just spectacular or nothing. It ain't like he just came and just transformed us into like something of like a Chicago type level. It's nothing like that. I don't know why teams are trying to pursue our coordinators like this. Like one guy moves up, the team does what he usually does, and all of a sudden you just want to take one of the coordinators so they can like run your team. It's like they don't. It's like they don't learn. It's like none of these NFL teams learn anything. Like, hold on, let me take these headphones off. I gotta take these headphones off. Do y'all learn? Do you ever learn from your mistakes? Stop trying to take our guys. You're better off just trying to get some of our players. Shoot, probably have better luck the way Bill Belichick just hands out players however he feels like it. No matter how they did, if he feels they didn't really meet his standards, they pretty much gone. No matter if they did bad or good. But like y'all out here trying to take our coordinators. Now, part of me, a part is coming from like a selfish kind of like mindset where it's like I want to keep all of this in house. I don't want them to just give guys away. You know, if we're having success, then I would like to keep the guys who are around for that success in. But another part is just trying to just tell people, wake up. We just got through seeing Matt Patricia go to Detroit and that season was kind of trash as far as like Detroit goes. That was a trash season they just had. Now who knows? Maybe he's rebuilding or something. I don't know. And I guess if you want to have some kind of example, you can look at Bill O'Brien. Before a good like amount of time, like Bill O'Brien, his team, that Houston Texans team has been either average to like subpar at best. Like they still like manage to kind of sneak into the playoffs every once in like every few seasons. But they end up getting knocked out anyway. Well, they might win a wild card game, and then like they get to the divisional game, and then they get knocked out. This year, wow, they're actually in the wild. They're in the wild card again. They're in the wild card again. So we like maybe they'll beat the Colts. I don't think so, but if they do, then they're gonna go play the Patriots once again in the playoffs in a divisional game, which I don't really think they can win. I don't think they can beat the Colts. So if they do find a way to beat the Colts, then they're gonna come to New England, and I don't think they can win in New England. Point is, I don't think they're gonna travel that far through the playoffs anyway. But I digress. This is a Bill O'Brien led team who, for a good portion of his career there, has not been just exceptional like they predicted that he would be. Now these teams go out and they get like this happens all the time. They get the offensive coordinator. Sometimes but most of the time it's the offensive coordinator. They go and get one of our offensive coordinators. Get them for these head coaching positions. They're still pretty new in this, so of course they're going to make some mistakes. And then they don't do so well. And after probably like 2 or 3 seasons, they out. For Bill O'Brien for the exception. Now it's like, do y'all learn? What y'all need to do is focus on finding some guys who actually could possibly lead your team. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe dip somewhere out of the NFL. Maybe there's a good coach somewhere in college. Maybe there's a guy who might be like just sitting around, who's got like a lot of experience, and people ain't searching for him or something, and you might want to just go look, like do like some actual searching instead of just being like super lazy and like trying to go get whoever is on the Patriots staff. Because that's really all it comes down to, this almost, if not every single season. Once the postseason starts, time to start the interview process for the offensive coordinator for the Patriots or the defensive coordinator for the Patriots. I mean, that's where I'm coming from, especially with Brian Flores. I'm like, come on, like nobody was really like checking for Brian Flores like that when he was just all linebacker coach. I think I might have heard one report last year, I'm not sure, but nobody was checking for him like that. But now, since he pretty much assumed the position without getting the title of defensive coordinator, now all of a sudden, 4 teams are pursuing Brian Flores. Why? What did he do that just garnered all that? Like, what did he do that just said, we have to get this guy to lead our team? He's definitely going to lead our team into greatness. Look, Brian Flores is a good coordinator, in my opinion. Would I want him to be the head coach? And this is coming from like just if he were to stay and they wanted him to become the head coach of the New England Patriots. To be honest, I wouldn't want it, and I don't think no other team should want it. I'm thinking y'all should just go and dip and dive and get some guys out of any of these other teams, because you pretty much have the same success rate that you would trying to snatch somebody out of the Jets or something,
or trying to get Hugh Jackson back on your team, which I don't think nobody should do. I don't even know why this dude even has a job, period. I guess he's a decent offensive coordinator, but you could have fooled me. I don't think he's a good coach, period. And I don't even think he really have a job. But that's beside the point. This ain't a Cleveland Browns video. This ain't a Cincinnati Bengals video. This is a New England Patriots video. So screw Hugh Jackson. I don't care. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, you have a better chance of dipping in one of those other booty teams or either of these moderate teams than you would trying to get one of our coordinators. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Just do a little more searching. Don't come to the Patriots thinking that you're gonna find the next Bill Belichick just because they coached under Bill Belichick. Because most of the time, that is not how it works out. I don't know. Hopefully, teams learn. Hopefully, they learn from their mistakes. But as far as we've seen, looks like it's pretty much going to be the same thing. Yeah. Well, see y'all next time, and I'm out.